Good morning. All of the teams in qualification match 1, please get your robots on deck so that we can start matches as soon as possible. I repeat, teams in qualification match 1, get your robots on deck. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to the Malibu of the Midwest. Of course, I'm talking about Sheboygan. Welcome to the Showdown in Sheboygan. I'm Graham. I'm going to be your MC and game announcer for today. Welcome to Into the Deep, presented by RTX, part of the First Dive season presented by Qualcomm. First is a global robotics community preparing young people for the future. First engages students in grades pre-K through 12 in our suite of STEM programs. First LEGO League, First Robotics Competition, and First Tech Challenge. First Tech Challenge started in 2005, and since we've grown to more than 8,000 teams across 55 countries. This continues the transformative impact of FIRST programs. And you are a part of this movement. All of you are helping make this program possible for the next generation of innovators. Thank you. We're going to have a blast today. I can't wait to see how everything comes together as these 21 teams have been working so hard to design and build their robots for this season's challenge, Into the Deep. This season, students will explore the complex ecosystems in the depths of the ocean, revealing its wonders and learning how each inhabitant has a role to play in building a thriving environment. Teams will collaborate and innovate as they design, build, program, and operate robots to complete unique objectives in this ocean-inspired, thrilling head-to-head challenge. This year's Into the Deep season wouldn't be possible without our season sponsor, RTX. We appreciate their generous support. RTX created a quick welcome message for our teams this season who we'd like to play for you now.
Welcome First Tech Challenge teams, and congratulations on advancing to this level of the Into the Deep season. Through our collaboration with FIRST, we hope our work motivates you to see what's possible in the depths of our oceans and understand we all play an important role in protecting those waters. Let's look at some of those technologies with my colleague, Julie.
Thanks, Dantea. From 500 miles up in space, the Visible Infrared Imaging Radiometer Suite, or VIIRS, which is what I work on, rides aboard a satellite gathering information about our environment, like ocean chlorophyll levels or algae blooms along the coast. VIIRS is basically just a really fancy camera that's changing the way we see our planet. It has a rotating telescope to gather particles of light called photons that travel through various lenses, mirrors, and detectors to generate data that's used to identify things like emerging storm patterns. VIIRS's tracking capabilities can increase warning times on approaching hurricanes and forest fires, and this ultimately saves lives. On board a different satellite, RTX's new Glimmer instrument will collect and process information from across the electromagnetic spectrum to get a detailed view of coastal water conditions. Glimmer will provide precise measurements of ocean ecosystems in the Gulf of Mexico, parts of the U.S. coastline, and the Amazon River. These markers can be used to detect coral bleaching and red tide, and will help decision makers rapidly respond to coastal disasters, like an oil spill. Back here on the ground, RTX is optimizing technologies that predict stream flow and flooding to better understand drought and other water quality challenges. Our goal is to help communities become a more climate-ready nation.
These are just a few innovations we're working on to help protect our oceans and our planet. We've already seen a tremendous level of teamwork, ingenuity, and enthusiasm from this season's FIRST Tech Challenge teams. It's truly inspiring, and we look forward to seeing more of your STEM skills in action. You should be so proud of your accomplishments, no matter the result of today's event. I know we truly are. Best of luck, teams.
Thank you, RTX. Being a FIRST team member means access to education and career discovery opportunities through opportunities such as industry certifications, internships, and scholarships. FIRST offers you the opportunity to network with employers and a place in the FIRST community for life. Learn more about all of the ways to make the most of your FIRST experience at firstinspires.com/alumni. And now, let's recognize a group of leaders in the FIRST community and on your teams, the FIRST alumni and high school seniors. Would all the FIRST alumni here please stand up? Thank you for all that you continue to do to further the mission of FIRST and inspire the next generation. For some of you, Into the Deep may be your final season competing in FIRST. We would like to take a moment to recognize those who will soon be FIRST alumni. Would all students in their final year of high school please stand up and join them? You're becoming FIRST alumni now too, and we look forward to seeing what you will do next. Now, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank all the parents, coaches, and mentors, as well as volunteers who help make today's events possible. Thank you. Now, we ask all of you today to honor the FIRST ethos, gracious professionalism. This means doing your best work, and at the same time, we're going to respect and value the other students, teams, and volunteers here. Today is where all the work you've put into designing, building, and programming the robots comes to fruition in thrilling competition. Good luck. Each year, FIRST Tech Challenge creates a new and challenging game for teams to learn and compete in. This year's season, Into the Deep, presented by RTX, Teams will dive the robots into the depths of the ocean to explore the unknown and reveal its wonders. Let's take a look at this year's season challenge.
First Tech Challenge teams, and congratulations on advancing to this level of the
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2024 to 2025 season game, Into the Deep, presented by RTX. Two alliances of two teams each compete to retrieve and score samples into net zones, low baskets, and high baskets. Human players assemble clips onto samples to create specimens, which can be scored on the low chambers or high chambers. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. Following auto is the 2-minute teleoperated period. The last 30 seconds of teleop is the end game. Robots may continue scoring samples and specimens, but can earn additional points by contacting the low rung, achieving a low-level ascent or high-level ascent, or parking in the observation zone. The alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
Now, I'd like to introduce you to a very important group of people, our judges. These individuals have the difficult job of singling out the best of the best from today's teams. They've already been busy this morning interviewing teams and reviewing team information. They'll be in the pits, watching matches, and then deliberating later today. We look forward to seeing the outcome of their hard work at the awards ceremony this afternoon. Let's give them a big round of applause for their dedication. Next, I'd like to introduce you to the first technical advisors, or FTAs, control system advisors, or CSAs, and robot inspectors. Our technical volunteers know the ins and outs of the robot control system we use to run this competition and are key in keeping the event moving smoothly. They ensure the robots are running properly on the field. Thank you. And finally, I'd like to introduce our referees. Our referees have the difficult job of ensuring everyone is playing by the rules. And in all sports, their rulings are final, and there will be no reruns or video replays. Please help us stick to the schedule by respecting their decisions and directing questions to the question box, which is located right there. Thank you, referees. Lastly, we'd like to thank our mentors and coaches who are critical to our students' learning experience and our team's success. Many of you are also mentoring teams from one of your other FIRST programs and may even be FIRST alumni yourself. On behalf of FIRST, a big thank you to all mentors and coaches. A few minutes ago, I spoke about gracious professionalism, and who better to help further explain this core value of FIRST than our very own Dean's List Award winners.
Gracious professionalism is the positive, kind, and respectful way in which we treat each other. It's the reason that the FIRST community is so special.
It's about balancing competition and cooperation. And it's all about cooperating in a time of manner. Well, even though there's stress, even though there's conflicts, we should always be in a respectful and kind manner to no matter who we are talking to.
In a first setting, it's being nice to your teammates and being willing to lend a helping hand, even if you know, next match you may be competing against them.
Our team tries to use gracious professionalism as an event by always supporting other teams, be willing to lend parts to others, and showing kindness to others no matter the outcome of a match.
I was competing against another team and they had forgot to charge their battery. So I had one that was fully charged and I handed it to them because I wanted it to be a fair match and to make sure that everyone was having fun.
Helping a kid who rarely smiled because he had a rough time light up with joy when he had his first robot move, and that gave me so much joy because I know that made his day, maybe his week, maybe even his year.
I want to be a leader and like a person people can look to for support and help.
You can be a gracious professional both in your everyday life and in your future just by being kind and respectful to everyone and helping everyone out.
I work hard to learn technical skills so that I can help run local events in the community, and I actively mentor others to do the same.
When I go to school, sometimes we have group projects and they're a little bit tough, and gracious professionalism can really help me through that with the collaboration and feedback sessions.
We can, build sort of this ecosystem where everyone is happy and everyone's respecting each other and flourishing together as a family.
A huge thanks to our Dean's List winners for helping create our Gracious Professionalism video. Now, here's the general schedule for today. Matches will be starting momentarily after I'm done with this presentation, and they'll go until 12. Then we'll have our break for lunch, and that is from 12 to 12:45 when matches will resume. After those are done, we'll get into our alliance selection after the qualification matches have finished. For the top-ranked teams, we'll choose their alliance partners for this afternoon's playoff matches. We'll hand out awards during our playoff matches, culminating in our event winner awards and Inspire Award. Before we get started, let's take a moment to be mindful about safety. Can I get everyone to point north? Where's north? That's right, it's over this way. Very good. I also want to draw attention to the emergency exits, which are both north, right under the American flag, and south, right over there at the end of the bleachers. They're very helpfully marked exit. Now, another thing underneath that American flag is a fire extinguisher. Look just like that in the red box. I know you guys know what that is. And then our first aid station is located over at Pit Admin. Keeping us safe is everyone's responsibility. So during the course of this event, please help us keep walkways and exits clear. And if you see something unsafe, like a tripping hazard or a spill, please correct the issue immediately or ask Pit Admin for help. In addition to physical safety, let's also talk about emotional or psychological safety. Everyone here deserves to have a safe, nurturing, and fun experience. If something or someone is making you feel uncomfortable, please find a trusted adult and ask for help. We are a community who looks out for each other, so if you see someone who might be struggling, please check in with them and see how you can help. Thank you for helping us make a safe and enjoyable event for all. Now, we'll have our very own Red Raider Rhythms to come up to sing the national anthem. Beautiful job by our very own Red Raider Rhythms. Teams, are you ready to dive into the deep? Yeah! Good stuff. Teams in the first match, please take the field as we get ready to start the day with match number 1 of the 2024-2025 First Tech Challenge season here in the freshwater surfing capital of the world, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Good luck to all the day's competitors. Not starting yet, but going into match number 1, we have on the Red Alliance, 26551 Kiss from Manitowoc, Aqua Astra from Milwaukee, and then on the Blue Alliance, we have 21180 Error 418 from Brookfield, and 16208 the Crimson Crusaders from Sussex. Starting out the match in 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off with Strong in the autonomous period. Specimen on the top rung from both teams and parked. Is he going for another specimen? Successfully parking in the observation zone. Is he going for a third? Oh my gosh. Third by arrow. 418.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Very nice.
3, 2, 1.
Here we are going into teleop. Aqua Astra, Strong to Life. Scoring in to the high basket with a colorless sample unsuccessfully, but that's okay. Coming back for it. Kiss is attempting to score on that high rung, and they got it. Air 418 is going into their observation zone, getting a sample, and scoring on the high rung. There we go. Crimson Crusaders going for the high basket, and it's in. Team Kiss having a little trouble on that high rung. Meanwhile, Crimson Crusaders are going back for that high basket. And almost in. Team Kiss is going for the high rung with their specimen, and it's cleft. That sound means it's the end game, 30 minutes, 30 seconds left. This is where we'll see those robots and their ability to climb. My goodness. Air 418 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the high rung. Crimson Crusaders touching. Oh, they go to climb. And it's done. Good stuff. The results are in. And it is a win by the Blue Alliance. All right. No time to waste. Getting in to qualification match number 2.
Match 2 starting in 3, 2, 1.
Drivers, pick
teleop
up your controllers.
begins.
3, 2, 1.
We've got some fierce competition today with the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance. On the Red Alliance, we have the software surfers of our very own Sheboygan, Wisconsin, coming from Lake Country Academy. And they're on fire, scoring 2 in the basket right away. As well as we have the Panicking Coconuts, 16327, hailing from Sussex as well, coming from the same Charger Robotics as the Crimson Crusaders we've already seen. Now, on the Blue Alliance, we have 2 very strong teams. Turtle Tech coming from Beloit as well as Super Stellar of Brookfield.
Team 23, 678 scores another in the high basket. Heading into endgame now with approximately 21 seconds left in the match. Let's see if these robots can climb. Okay, and we have our final scores in, and the winner of that match was Blue Alliance. Final score 65-34.
Now getting into qualification match number 3. On the Red Alliance, we have
4-1-1-5 and 10-8-29.
Team 4115 is Men in Kilts.
10-8-29. And then team 10-8-29 is also on the red team.
And with 10-8-29, we have Bay Robotics from Whitefish Bay. On the Blue Alliance, we have
team 16-3-22.
16-3-22 at Silver Storm from Sussex, Wisconsin. Another of the 4 Charger Robotics teams.
Then, wrapping up the Blue Alliance, we have Team 21-578.
21-578. It's Fear the Gear from our very own Sheboygan North High School. Ooh. Gearing up. And we're ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Start. Fear the Gear out the break, going for the high basket. Unfortunately, just slightly off. Men in kilts pushing that into the observation zone. Turned in a sample. Got 2 samples, and we've got 2 in the basket by Michelle, the robot of Bay Robotics.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And teleop begins.
Going to teleop. We've got Fear the Gear moving around, trying to pick up that sample. Looks like it's going for the high basket again. Can they do it? They sure can.
That's
As well
10 points.
as Whitefish Bay's Michelle robot in the high basket. Another one by Fear the Gear. Men in kilts is on the sample, scoring on high rung. Men in kilts going for another, looking for high rung. And that is so far 4 specimens on that high rung.
Team Fear the Gear scores another in the high basket, another 10 points.
Fear the Gear, their robot's named Jormungandr, I think. That's, unfortunately, I don't really read that language. Men in kilts like clockwork is picking up yet another one of the specimens to be hung on that top rung, and they're on fire. So far with a lead of 113 to 43. That sound means we're going into the end game. And we're going to see all these robots' ability to climb. You're getting a little too close to the comfort of the referees. Looks like they're going for the climb. Can they make it to the high ascent? They make it to the first rung. Silver Storm looks like it's going for the observation zone. Unsuccessfully. Men in kilts down in red. We'll see who the winners are in just a little bit. Ready for the reveal. And it's a Red Alliance win of 139 to 68. Now, gearing up for qualification match 4.
In the Red Alliance, starting, we have Team 6985.
6985, it's Droid Rage Rewired, an 8-year-old team.
In addition, we have Team 16460 joining on the Red Alliance.
Those are the Gearheads of Brookfield.
Blue Alliance has started off with Team 6426.
6426, it is the Robo Hodags.
And then wrapping out the alliance, we have Team 26552.
That is Shipwrecked.
Red Alliance, are we ready? Blue Alliance, awesome. Match starting in 3, 2, 1. We start off auto here, and we have Team 16460 scoring a specimen on the high rung. And another specimen on the high rung. There we go. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the specimens was knocked off.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And teleop begins. Team 16460 scores in the high basket. Again, another in the high basket. Let's see if they can get the third. Look at that. $26,552 looks to be looking for the low basket. Let's see if they can make it work. And they do. Look at that. Team 16460 with another in the high basket. Team 16460 gets another specimen on the high rung, however, they knock one off. But they seem to have recovered it. Ooh. It appears one of the specimens is stuck. And they've scored another on the high rung. Team 26552 again looking to score a sample into the low basket. Oh. Team 16460 taking full advantage of the submersible zone. Getting lots in the high basket. Another in the high basket for team 16-460. And it looks like a climb on the low rung. And that's game. Awesome, and it looks like we're ready. Let's see those scores. And it looks like our winner is Red Alliance with a final score of 177-13. That is a new event high score. Great work, all the teams.
Now, no time to waste. We're getting into qualification match number 5. On the Red Alliance, we have...
Starting off, we have team 10-760.
10-760s, it's Raider of the Lost Bot. This is their rookie season.
Ooh, rounding out the alliance, we have team 79-74.
79-74, it's Great Scott with their favorite movie of Back to the Future.
Ooh, that's one of my favorites.
On the Blue Alliance, we have...
Team 24-511.
24-511, it's the Tiger Octobots from Howard's Grove.
Then rounding out the alliance, we have team 21-737.
It's Green Eggs and Program from Green Bay. Now, Red Alliance, are we ready? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Refs are ready, scoring table is ready. Let's start the match in 3, 2, 1. Starting off to a strong start by Great Scott, one on the high. Seems to be our only autonomous action. There he goes for another solid specimen up there. And he third. And third is successfully placed on there.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Getting ready for teleop.
3, 2, 1.
And all the robots are moving. That's a great sign. Out the rate, Raiders of the Lost Bot score in the low basket for 4 points. Great Scott is going for another up on that high rung. Green Eggs and Program looks like they're going for a basket with that colorless sample. Having a little trouble there. We'll check back in with them soon. Raiders of the Lost Spot, in the meantime, are having no trouble scoring that low basket along with Great Scott. on the high rung. Green eggs and oopsie. Green eggs in program. Fortunately dropped their sample. Great Scott is going for the high basket. Neutral. Success. There's a lost spot. They've got sample in their hand. Are they going for another basket? Well, Great Scott sure was. Now, let's see what Green Eggs in program can do with that sample. Into a sort of scoop. And are they going for the high basket? They sure are. Now that sounds means we're going to the end game, seeing what robots climb, what robots park. Great Scott is trying to sneak one last score in there. Maybe two. Going for the high basket. Are they parking? They tried. Great game by both alliances. Now we'll just wait for that incoming score. And the scores are in for that round. The winner is, loading that little sample, Red Alliance with 183-31. Another event high score. But going straight away into qual number 6.
On the Red Alliance, we have Red Alliance, are we ready? Blue Alliance ready?
In the meantime, we're introducing our alliances. On the Red Alliance, we have
Team 26-5-52.
26-5-52. That is Shipwrecked from Lakeshore Robotics.
Closing out the alliance, we have Team 41-15.
41-15. It's Men in Kilts with their robot Ferguson.
On the blue side, we have Team 21-180.
That's Error 418, which are big fans of Boba Tea.
And then finally, the last robot on the Blue Alliance, Team 18663.
That's Power Surge with their purple robot Grimace.
Specimen? Yeah.
Okay, Red Alliance, are we ready? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Refs, are we good to go? Scoring good to go? Awesome, let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Starting right off, we have team 21, 180 scoring a specimen on the high rung.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
And
3,
Teleop
2,
begins soon.
1.
Here we go, with Teleop beginning, let's see these robots' true capabilities. Team 18663 with another specimen. And it appears that team 26552 is trying to get, not trying, sample in the low basket by team 26552. (26,552) has another sample. Looking to score in the low basket, and they do. Team 186 has another sample into the low basket. A specimen from team 4115. And another one right on dock. Specimen for team 21180. Another specimen for 4115. Looks like 2110 is trying for another end. They hit it. End game started. Let's see some climbs. Team 21-180 tries for a specimen on the high rung, and they can't. However, they do get up on the first rung. I'm Noah. How you doing, Spencer? And it looks like the scores are ready. Let's see who got the dub. And it looks like blue team with a score of 102 to 83. A close one this time around. Good scores from both teams.
And we're already moving into qualification match number 7. On the Red Alliance, we have...
Starting with team 64-26.
64-26, it's the Robo Hodags with their robot Fred. We're good on red. Are we good on blue? We're good with the refs. Are we good at the scoring board? We're getting it started in 3, 2, 1. Continuing on, we have...
Joining team 64-26 is team 16-208.
That is the Crimson Crusaders. Over on the Blue Alliance.
Starting off, we have team 16-322.
That would be Silver Storm with their robot Sir Willie Robert Wonky the Fourth.
And then rounding out the alliance, we have team 10,760.
Drivers,
Raiders
pick up your controllers.
Spot with their robot
3,
Raider 1.
2, 1.
With a very exciting autonomous, we are into teleop. All Robo Hodags storing in that top basket. Can they do it again? En route. In the meantime, Raiders of the Lost Spot are going for that low basket. Fortunately, it slips right off them. Now, Crimson Crusaders are now alive, trying to pick up a sample. Meanwhile, Robo Hodag and Raider of the Lost Bot are going to their respective baskets with ease. Crimson Crusaders have the specimen. They're going for a rung, top or low. Looks like it's top. And it's still waiting, and that's okay. In the meantime, we've got a little bit of trouble on the Silver Storm, and what I just realized is we have 2 Charger Robotics teams head to head. Silver Storm versus Crimson Crusaders. Crimson Crusaders has that specimen, unfortunately dropped. That means we're into the end game, 20 seconds remaining. Crimson Crusaders are going for that top basket. Red is currently in a lead of 32-12. Blue could turn this around if they're climbing. But we'll just have to wait and see. 3 seconds remaining. 2, 1, and it's the end. I don't know what a win or loss could mean for Silver Storm or Crimson Crusaders with their respective Charger Robotics, but I bet it's a tense game for everyone. Now we wait. If anyone in the audience, yes, I'm talking to you, are feeling any pangs of hunger, feel free to make your way on down to the concession stand that is all the way down the hall past Practice Field B with some delicious menu items such as homemade, this guy's mom's, macaroni and cheese, pulled pork, walking tacos, and much, much more. We're good for the reveal of the score. Final score, one might even say. That little robot is putting the sample in the thing. And it's a red win. Getting in right away to qualification match number 8. Starting off with the Red Alliance. We're getting to go. Referee's ready. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready?
Lunch will start. Scoring, ready? Awesome. Match begins in 3, 2, 1. Team 21, 578, Fear the Gear, seems to score a sample into the high basket in their auto. Okay, back to introduction. Starting off the red team, we have team 24, 511.
24, 511, that's the Tiger Octobots with their second year in existence.
And
Drivers,
on the final red
pick up
team
your
member is
controllers.
team 6985.
3, 2, 1.
Wired with their 8-year-old team in comparison.
And teleop begins with the Blue Alliance starting with team 21, 578.
21, 578. It's Fear the Gear with their robot, Jormungandr.
And rounding out the Blue Alliance, we have team 23, 678.
That's the Software Surfers with their robot, Cowboy Addison.
Team 24, 511 seems to be aiming for the low basket. Appears they've gotten 2 in teleop so far, doing an amazing job. Team 23, 678, aiming for the high basket. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, so close, and it's out of the field. Seems like Team 6985 has what appears to be a specimen in the robot. Each robot's only allowed to be carrying one, either sample or specimen, so that's going to be a challenge they're going to have to address. With a score with a difference of only 4 points, it looks like Endgame is going to really make this game. We'll see how they close it out. Team 2178, Fear the Gear, puts a sample into the net zone. And Team 24, 511 scores a sample into the low basket. Team 21, 578 looking for a high climb for that 30 points. Looks like Team 6985 was able to get a climb under the low rung. Let's see how that changes the score.
Where the scores are in for qualification match number 8, we're going in with number 9. No scores yet, but just with introductions.
Starting on the Red Alliance, we have Team 19417.
19417, it's Superstellar with the SS Cosmo.
And then rounding out the Red Alliance, we have Team 10829.
10829, it's Bay Robotics with Michelle, their robot.
Starting off the Blue Alliance, we have Team 14820.
14820, it's Aqua Astra with their robot, Eva 01.
And then rounding out that alliance, you have Team 16460.
16460, it's Gearbot.
And it looks like we're ready for the score of qualification match number 8. Let's see who won. And it was a Red Alliance victory. 44-42, a very close match. Good match for both alliances.
And we're about to start. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. Score table is ready. Match is starting in 3, 2, 1. Starting off with Autonomous. We've got a score in the high basket with Michelle. Gearhead's already 2 specimens on the rung. Make that 3. They're going fast. Can they keep it up? 5.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
A phenomenal.
3, 2,
5 sample
1.
autonomous. Going straight into teleop, we've got all robots moving, which is awesome to see. Superstellar is reaching into that submersible. But meanwhile, Bay Robotics is putting that right on top of the basket. Gearheads are reaching into the submersible. Reaching again. Grabbing successfully. Replacing that sample with a specimen by Gearheads right on that top rung, making it 6 specimens. 7 specimens. 8 specimens. Now I'm just counting. All right. But meanwhile, Bay Robotics continues to score into that top basket. While in the meantime, Superstellar is reaching into their submersible. That sound means the end game. With blue leading by 160 points. With 160 points to 67 on red. This might be a tough game to come back from, but really an impressive show by each team. Gearheads are lifting up, and they've begun their ascent to the middle. Looks like all robots have parked. Now, sorry about that. There has been an adjustment for lunch. Lunch is right after qualification match number 10. I repeat, lunch will proceed after qualification match number 10. That is our break for lunch. Now, getting into introductions.
In qualification match number 10 on the Red Alliance, we have Team 16-327.
16-327, it's the Panicking Coconuts with their robot, Ruby.
Rounding out that alliance, we have Team 26-551.
That's KISS. What does it stand for? I don't know, but you can guess.
In the Blue Alliance, we have Team 21-737.
That is Green Eggs and Program.
And then finally, rounding out the Blue Alliance, we have Team 18-663.
That is Power Surge with their second year at competition. And we're good for score with that previous round. The guy is putting it in the frame. Who could be the winner is Blue Alliance.
For qualification match number 10, Red Alliance, are we ready? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Referee, are we ready? Scoring, we ready? Awesome. Let qualification match number 10 begin in 3, 2, 1. Looks like Team 26-551 is looking for a specimen in auto, and they achieve just that. Ten seconds left in auto. It looks like these robots are at a standstill.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And teleop begins. Starting off with teleop Team 21-737 tries for the high basket unsuccessfully. Team 21737 successfully gets one of the high baskets. Looks like they're trying for another. Team 18663 gets another specimen on the high rung. Another 10 points. Team 21737 drops their sample, unfortunately. But their teammates 18663 looks like they're just about to score a specimen. And they do. However, the Red Alliance for Team 16327 responds with their own specimen on the high rung. 21737 looking in the submersible zone, scoring it into the high basket. Ooh, 21737 has two. They drop it, trying to avoid that penalty. Round 737. It's another one in the basket. An end game here, 26-5-5-1. Looks like they're going for a climb on the first rung. Team 18663.
That marks the end of qualification match number 10 and also our break for lunch. Qualification matches will resume at 12:45, but now it's time to get some grub or food or tasty treats.
Looks like scoring is ready. Let's see who got the win in this match. And it looks like Blue Alliance got the win this time around, 99-73.